Hello, everybody. Welcome to Paranormal North. Sorry it's been a little while since I've posted, but today I'm going to be making a how to make a spell jar video, and I will be continuing with my investigations pretty soon. Okay, so when wanting to fill your jar, you want to start with the smallest ingredients first to make sure they don't settle to the bottom over top of your other ingredients, so it has a nice layered look to it. So, smallest thing for me. Smallest and lightest. Smallest first, then lightest. Kinda. You'll see what I mean. So you want to fill it to about the fraction of how much you want of each. So I want about a fifth of everything. If you have 5 ingredients, usually 5 is the most common. It can be 4, it can be 6. All depends what your intentions are, what you're doing. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So, my next thing would be probably the sage, but I think it's a little lighter, and I can put it into whatever kind of size chunks I want. So I'm going to do pine cones next. Now about halfway through is probably where you're going to want to put your intentions in. So make sure you have your intentions written out, which I don't. So pause this video and continue right after. I'm back. Have my intentions written out. So as I said, this was a healing one. I've written it on birch bark because birch bark is a very rejuvenative product. Not product, but resource. Make sure you're always taking dead stuff off the trees, not peeling off live stuff, by the way. And a little piece of string to tie the intentions. And your intention should always be not selfish. If you are wishing for wealth for yourself for reasons or fame or stuff like that, and you don't truly need anything like that, like wealth maybe if you're in need of wealth, but you should always be trying to attain what you need and not things that you don't necessarily need, that you want. Just try to always be meaningful of your intentions. Okay, next thing I'm going to put in is some sage, because I can break that into whatever little pieces I want, and I kind of want some pretty good chunks in here. This one I don't as much mind if it falls a little beside the pine cones, because there's a lot of free space around the pine cones, and it might give it a little bit of a better look. Not that aesthetics 100% matter in a spell jar, just I'm kind of a perfectionist. Okay, last ingredient is some snake shed. And always get, if you can, ingredients that you source yourself, because those definitely are the most powerful. If you buy something online, like it'll work, but something that you have picked yourself in nature or grown Or, for example, these snake sheds are from our snakes, or not our snakes, but Zay's snakes, my roommate. And after this, you move on to the next step would be waxing. I'm going to kind of clear this off and continue from there. The final part is to seal the spell with wax. Make sure while doing this, you're thinking of your intentions towards the person you intend this spell to be given to, or if it is for yourself. So you can make spell jars for yourself for non-selfish reasons. This one is not for me. I personally have not made a spell jar for myself yet, but the last one I made seems to have been working out pretty well, so I figured I'd make a video on this. And basically, what the goal of this is to seal the entire edge. And the top. The top isn't as important, it's more the edge. You have to make sure the entire edge is sealed. But it looks more aesthetically pleasing if the top is as well. So many people will want to do the top, just like I do. And that, my friends, is how you make a spell jar. Depending what your intentions are, the ingredients will be different in any jar. You can usually find online or in several different resources. There's basically spellbook encyclopedias, several other things that basically list the properties of different herbs, different stones, different a whole bunch of stuff. But some common wealth ones would be coins, cinnamon, basil. Some harmony ones would have quartz, lavender, clove, um, bark. Natural things in Ontario that I know, bark is good for rejuvenation, as are snake skins. Um, Mushrooms are good for growth and kind of like revitalization. Most of the ingredients I have that grow in this area, honestly, are for revitalization. I'll try to include a link at the bottom to some type of resource for more stuff, because off the top of my head, I really can't list. I'm not an encyclopedia. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you can. If you did. And see you soon.